to my channel, and here we're going to solve this problem as we have worked on this. We have worked on this. Now we want to work on this one. And as I said, that what we are doing here is to produce the isometric view. That is the way we see it here. That's what we want to do. Okay, so though as I said, we are asked to draw the orthographic views, but I want us to learn how to construct it as we see it here. For that is to draw it in isometric projection. Okay, so let's talk about the dimensions of this on this object. Distance from here to here is 80 millimeters. Okay, so distance from this point here to this point is 10. From here to here is 10. And then we have the distance from here to here is 44, and the thickness of this is 12 millimeters. For this hole that we have, a diameter is 12 millimeters, and for this semicircle that we have here, the radius is 20. So those are the things. Okay, the center line of this circle from this point here is 10 millimeters. So those are the things that we are going to make use of for us to get this work done. And then another thing is distance from here to here is 20 millimeters. So you are going to see how I'm going to work it out so that you can be able to do it yourself. So let's start. So what we need to do first is to draw a line, or draw a horizontal line first. First of all, draw a horizontal line. So we have this horizontal line, and then we draw a line in this direction. So we draw a line in this direction. Okay, so it goes in this direction, and then we draw a vertical line here a little bit up. Okay, so then I'm going to take a measurement of 80 millimeters here. 80 millimeters. So this is 80 millimeters. So at this point, I'm going to draw a vertical line. So at this point, I will draw a vertical line like this. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is to draw this base with this shape that we have here. That's what I'm going to draw first. So this shape, this face that we see here. So I will first of all draw this face. Then I will draw the base. Later, I will now put this on it. So let's see how that is going to be done. So then we take a measurement of 10 millimeters. This is 10 millimeters. And then this is another 10 millimeters here. So now, with the 10 millimeters that we have taken, so I'm going to transfer. So this 10 millimeters, I will transfer it and take it forward like this. Okay, then I will also take this forward. Okay, now having done this, next thing I'm going to do is to get this shape as we see it here. So so I will take a measurement. So how many are there? There are 4 in number. So we have what we have. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will take 20 millimeters. So I take 20 millimeters here. This is 20 millimeters. Okay, so another 20 millimeters. Another 20 millimeters here. Then another 20 millimeters. Is it? So the rest is 20 millimeters. So what I'm going to do now is to draw a vertical line. So here I will draw a vertical line. I'll just mark it here. Just mark that 20 here like this. Then I will mark it here like this. Then I'll mark it here like this. Okay, so what I need to do now is to join. So this point, I will join them together like this. Okay, so then so I will also join this. I will also join this, and then I will join this together like this. Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to draw a vertical line. So here I will draw a vertical line like this, and here also I will draw a vertical line. At this point I will draw a vertical line, and then I'm going to join this point. So I need to take a measurement. Okay, so looking at what we have here, this is not a straight line. I want to get, okay, so it is that 10, that same 10, okay, that same 10 millimeter. So we also join this together like this. Okay, so so with what we have done here, so we already have this face here. We already have this face. So let me take it out for us to see what we have gotten so far. Alright, so this is what we have gotten. So the next thing that we are going to do is to get this this part and this part here, and later I'm going to put this on it. So what we are going to do is this. So so with our set square, so we are going to draw a line in this direction, and we come to this point here. We draw a line in this direction, then we come to the back here, so we draw a line in this direction like this. Okay, so we need to terminate it. Take a measurement of 44 millimeters. 44 millimeters. Okay. Alright, so 44 millimeters. So this is 44 millimeters. So we have, alright, so that's 44 millimeters. So then we have to draw a vertical line here. Then with my set square, I'll transfer this to this end here. Okay, so we have this. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is that I want to get this shape here. So I want to get this shape. So the thickness from here to here is 10 millimeters. Wide from here to here is 12 millimeters. So I'm going to take a measurement. Okay, I will divide this 44 into 2 first. So that is 22 millimeters. So here we have 22 millimeters. This is it. So then I'm going to take a measurement of 6 millimeters from this midpoint, 6 millimeters to the left side, and 6 millimeters to the right side. So then I'm going to draw a vertical line here, and then here I will draw a vertical line like this. Okay, so on this vertical line I'm going to take a measurement of 10 millimeters. So this is 10 millimeters here. Okay, so with this 10 millimeters, so I'll transfer this to this side here. Then I will draw a line from here. So it goes backward like this. Then, so at this point I will also draw a line. It goes like this, and here also I will draw a line. So it goes like this. Okay. Alright, so with what I've done here, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to so we need to construct this shape. And to do that, since we know that the radius of this semicircle here is 20, so that means distance from here to here is 20, from here to here is 20, and that will give us 40 millimeters. So I'm going to take a measurement. So coming onto this line here, so I will take 20. So this is 20 millimeters to get the center. Then I'm going to take another 20 from here, so making 40. So I'm going to build a shape here that we see. So here I'm going to alright, so for the center, so get the center like this. Alright, so then so that thing that we have already, so I'm going to So that 10, this 10 will now be the center. Okay, so at this point I'm going to draw a line here, and then I'm going to draw a vertical line at this point. Then I'm going to alright, so I'm going to draw make this a vertical line. So then from this point here, I'm going to take a measurement of 20 millimeters. So 20 millimeters, which is the radius. So I'll take 20 millimeters up here. Then I'm going to draw a line here like this. Then I'll take it from here to this side to touch this line. Then I'll come to this point. So draw a line in this direction. Then I'm going to join this point together with this. Alright, so with what I have here, so I'm going to produce the curve as we see it here. This is what I'm going to do. Just look at what I'm going to do. It's very simple. So I'm not going to use four center method for the construction of isometric circle to do this, but this is what I'm going to do. So we are going to, since distance from here to here is 20, I'm going to divide into 4 equal parts. This is 1, and this is 2, we have 3 and 4. Then I will do the same thing here. So I will also divide into 4 equal parts. This is 1, so this is 2, this is 3, then we have the 4th one here. Okay, so I'm going to erect a vertical line on this face. So erect a vertical line on this face. This is another method that you can use to construct isometric circle. Just that in this case you have to make use of your French curve to bring out the curve. So which you will see how I'm going to do it here. So okay. Alright. Okay, so now, so if I number this, so this is, if I say this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this point is 4, this is 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. Now what I'm going to do now, so I want you to see what I'm going to do here. So coming up here, I will draw a horizontal line. Then I'm going to draw a vertical line here. Okay, so this point will be point 0. Let's look at it together. So then next thing I'm going to do is that, so I put my pen on my compass. Okay, so that's what I'm doing currently. Okay, so having done that, so I will take a measurement of 20 millimeters. 20 millimeters. So this is 20 millimeters here. So I'm going to draw a semicircle from here. Alright, so this is the semicircle. So just 20. So this 20 millimeters, I'm going to divide into 4 equal parts. I will divide into 4 equal parts. This is 1, 2, 3. So then this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So now at this point, I'm going to erect a vertical line on each of these points. So this is a vertical line here. Here is a vertical line, and here is a vertical line. Now having done this, the next thing I'm going to do is that, so here we have point 0 here. So that is 20 millimeters from here to here is 20 millimeters. So I need to get point, okay, so I need to get point 1. So putting it here at this point 1 here, extend to this point on the arc. So I'll put at point 1 here. At point 1, I'll make an arc here. So putting at point 1 on this side, then I make an arc. Then coming to point 2, so I bring it here. Then I will put at point 2 here. Here I will make an arc, putting it out here. So here I will make an arc. Then coming to 3. So that is this point. So taking the distance, I will put it at 3. Then I make an arc, putting it at 3 here. So I make an arc. So to bring everything to this point 4 here, and to the point 4 here. So in this case, as I said, we have to make use of the French curve to bring out the semicircle on this part. Okay. Okay. Then trying to bring it to this point. Alright. Alright, so we have the semicircle there. So the next that I'm going to do is that, so I'm going to transfer this point. So I will transfer this point. So I draw this line from here. So at this point I will transfer this point, and here also I'll transfer this point. So here, so bring it here, then so this point. Okay, so this point, and the last one is this point. So all these points, they are out of the main object. So what we need to do is to take a measurement of 12 millimeters from here to here. Okay, then I'll put a pinpoint here at this point. So putting it here, I will make an arc here. I'm putting it at this point, I will make an arc here. Then putting it at this point here, I will make an arc. So if I put it at this point, it will touch this point, so I don't need to do that. So here, I'll put it here, I make an arc here like this. So putting it at this point, I will make an arc here. I'm putting it here, I will make an arc here. So that's the last one. Okay, so let me dot it out. So we have that point, then we have this point, so here we have this point, we have this point here, this point, and this point. So we are connecting everything to this point. So with my French curve, I can do that. So I'll just turn my French curve like this. So I'll join this together with this. So this one's they goes together, and then so for this one, so I'll just join like this. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is that, so this one I'm going to make it a thick line. Okay, so we have drawn the, so let's bring it out while I pause the video. Alright, so you can see how it looks, and then I've created the mid circle. That is the circle that we have here. I've created it. What I did is that I created a square of length 12 millimeters on this face. Then I use my hand because the circle is small, so I just use my hand to bring out this circle. So this is how the object will look, as simple as I've done it here, but you practice it to become a master at this work. Thank you, and God bless you.